quadrilaterals. Till now we have discussed about the triangles. Triangle, tri means three. Closed figure with three sides we call as triangle. This one we have seen. Now this is a closed figure with four sides. Four means quadra. Quadra means four sides. A closed figure with four sides. One case, let us take one case as square. Square is, everybody knows about the square. Square is nothing but a closed figure where the length and breadth are equal, having the same length. Like the length is equal to A, and also the breadth also is equal to, the breadth is also equal to A. So the length and breadth are equal. In such a case we call it as square. And also one more thing is, all the angles are 90 degrees. These are all 90 degrees. The condition number 2 is all angles are 90 degrees. And in a square, the diagonals are equal. The diagonals are equal in a square. This is one diagonal and this is another diagonal. So let the square be A, B, C, D. Let the square be A, B, C, D. The diagonals are equal in a square. So my dear friends, sides are equal, angles are 90 degrees, diagonals are equal. So these are all the conditions of a square. And in a square, the area of a square is nothing but it's a two-dimensional figure. Because it is having the length and breadth, it's a two-dimensional figure. And in the case of area is nothing but length into breadth. Here, length and breadth are equal, so a square. We generally call the side square. Square of the side is the area of a square. So now we understood what is the area. Next is a perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but like this length plus this length plus this length. Length of all sides gives a perimeter. So A plus A plus A plus A means nothing but 4A. So it is nothing but adding all these A plus A plus A plus A. That is the perimeter. So we are getting the nothing but the circumference of a square is perimeter. So my dear friends, now you understood what is the area of a square and the perimeter of a square. Now the diagonals are equal. Let the diagonal be D. Let the diagonal be D in a particular square. Let the diagonal be D. If a diagonal is given, if the diagonal is given, here in a square diagonals are equal and also they are perpendicular to each other. Diagonals are equal and also they are perpendicular to each other. So my dear friends, if the diagonal is given, how to find out the area? If the diagonal is given. See my dear friends, let us take this diagonal. Let us consider this as one triangle. This becomes another triangle. This becomes another triangle. Now when you are taking the area of this first triangle, the above triangle, that is triangle ACD. If you take the triangle ACD, then the area is nothing but equal to, let us take this area as A1 is equal to half into base into height. Here the base is the diagonal and let the height is, this is the height. Let us take this height be equal to x. Let us take this as x, some x. Now when you consider this particular triangle, that is triangle ACB, if you take this triangle, my dear friends, the area is nothing but equal to half into base is the same diagonal. Diagonal is the same. Into height. Height, let us take this height. Let us take this height as y. So this is y. So my dear friends, now we see here, this is x and this is y. And from the diagram you can see that x plus y is nothing but equal to d. X plus y is nothing but equal to another diagonal d. So when you are adding these two, the area of the total figure is area of this triangle plus this triangle. So A is nothing but A1 plus A2. That is, when you are adding these two, half d we can take it as common, x plus y you can take it. So x plus y is again equal to d. So we can say d into d is d square, d into d, that is d square by 2. That means d square by 2. So my dear friends, if the diagonal is given, if a diagonal is given, then also you can find out the area. So area is nothing but d square by 2. So in that way, in a particular case of a square, you can find out the area if the side is given, or if the area is given, you can find out the square side of a square by perimeter, nothing but the sum of all the sides is the perimeter. If the diagonal is given, this is the area of a square is equal to d square by 2. So now I think now you understood, got an idea. All angles are equal to 90 degrees, very important. Diagonals are equal and they are perpendicular. This is the case of a square. So my dear friends, we have been discussing about rhombus, area of a rhombus and the perimeter of a rhombus. Let us see. If we are just tilting the square, we get a rhombus. In the case of a rhombus, the sides are same. All sides are equal. But all angles are not 90 degrees. Angles are not equal to 90 degrees. That is the only difference. And in a rhombus, diagonals are not same. If this diagonal is D1, the other diagonal is D2. The diagonals are not same. And in a rhombus, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. The diagonals are perpendicular to each other in a rhombus. So I think now you understood. Sides are same, but angles are not 90 degrees. Diagonals are not equal, but they are perpendicular to each other. That is the condition of a rhombus. So my dear friends, now let us find out the area of a rhombus. Similar of the previous case what we have done. Let us find out the area of a rhombus. So let us give a B, C, D. Let us give a name. Now let us take so my dear friends, here this side is D1, means BD is D1, and let us take this side is, that means AC is D2. Let us take this side as D2, that means AC is D2, that is D2. I think now you understood. This is the diagonal D1 and this is the diagonal that is D2. So my dear friends, these two are perpendicular to each other. Diagonals are always perpendicular in a rhombus. Now for our convenience, let us take this triangle ACD. Triangle ACD. In this triangle ACD, the area is nothing but equal to, let me call this area as A1. It's equal to half into base into height. Let me take this height as x. So that is half into base is D2 into x. Equation number 1. Now the next triangle, that is other triangle, that is ACB. This triangle, that let it be A2. Let the area of that triangle be A2, that is equal to half into base is the same. Base is the same, that is D2. And the height, let this height be y. Let this height be y. This height is y. So half into base into height, equation number 2. When you are adding these two, this is area A1 and this is area A2. Now adding these two, we get the area of a rhombus A. A is nothing but equal to A1 plus A2. Now we are adding these two quantities. So when we are adding these two, half D2 is common, x plus y we are getting. But from the diagram, we know that x plus y is nothing but equal to D1. So from this we can replace x plus y with D1. So half D1 D2. So the area of a rhombus is nothing but equal to half D1 D2. So if the diagonals are given as D1 and D2, the area of a rhombus is given as equal to half D1 D2. Please, I request all of you, D1 and D2 are not equal in a case of a rhombus, but D1 and D2 are equal in the case of a square. That's the reason why D into D become D square by 2 in the case of a square. So next is a perimeter. If you take a perimeter is nothing but the sum of all the sides. So A plus A plus A plus A, that is nothing but equal to 4A. So the perimeter is always equal to the perimeter of a square. Perimeter of the square and rhombus are equal if the side is equal. But though the perimeters of the square and rhombus are equal, their areas are not equal. Their areas are different. So I think now you understood the difference between the area of a rhombus, perimeter of a rhombus. Now my dear friends, if the D1 and D2, the two diagonals are given in a rhombus, how to find out the side? If the diagonals are given, how to find out the side? See, in a problem D1 is given to you, D2 is also given to you, and you have to find out the side. Side have to be. Now in that case, what we are going to do? In that case, my dear friends, see here. particular triangle. Please try to understand. Let me take it as the center point as O. Let the point of intersection of the two diagonals be taken as O. In that particular case, this, that means OD is nothing but equal to half the diagonal D1 by 2. D1 by 2. The total is BD is D1. So OD is only D1 by 2. That is half. Now this part, that is again, this is another half of D2. D2 by 2. So when you are taking the triangle, AOD, triangle AOD. Now I am trying to draw this triangle now here separately. This is becoming D1 by 2. This is becoming D2 by 2. And this side is A. We don't know. We have to find out the value of A. Now again you are applying, that is this particular triangle. You are only taking this triangle. So my dear friends, now I think you understood. If you take whole diagonal, the diagonal is D1. This is half, that is D2. This complete is D2. Half is D2 by 2. So I think now you understood. We have taken only this part, that is AOD. So now we want to find out A. A is nothing but Pythagoras theorem. Apply the Pythagoras theorem. A square is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Means D1 by 2 whole square plus D2 by 2 whole square. So my dear friends, I think you understood by this time. You can do it. So now we got A square is equal to D1 square by CM. D1 square by CM. 2 square is 4. So 4 plus D2 square by 4. So my dear friends, you can just observe that 4 is the LCM. In both cases 4 is the LCM. A square is equal to D1 square plus D2 square. So I can just remove the square here and put a square root here. So the next step I can write it as, so the next step is nothing but equal to, now D1 square plus D2 square under root divide by 4. If you bring it out of the square root, it becomes 2. So if D1 and D2 are given, you can find out the side of a rhombus. Side of a rhombus can be found out by using this formula, that is under root of D1 square plus D2 square by 2. 2 is outside the square. So in that way, my dear friends, if D1 and D2 are given, you can find out the area, you can find out the perimeter of a rhombus. Now you understood what the difference between the square and a rhombus. This is a quadrilateral. This is a part of a quadrilateral. Still we have some more quadrilateral. We are going to discuss it further. Thank you.